No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. Okay, guys. Today we look at how it is that people view you. Sometimes it's easy to perceive a lie as the truth. There are people who want to go against a woman, and they find all sorts of lies to make up, including a younger sister. She chooses to make up things about her sister because her sister is up for a job, and all these people want this job. And there's a lot of envy against the woman because she is a content creator. She creates her own content. Sometimes people have an odd way of admiring a person's work. Oh, they make comments and they say, oh, I'm tired of hearing her voice. Well, you don't have to go to that channel. Oh, she's so corny, she's whack, she's weak. Well, again, you don't have to go to her channel. You don't have to watch the content. But because of God's anointing, the person is there. I am here to stay. God created all of us with many gifts and talents. I've said this over and over again. But when you choose to go against a person and say horrible things, especially when they are untrue, that is a sin on so many different levels. And I mean, we all fall short of the glory of God. We know this. We all may even be trying and striving to be our very best. But sometimes we do make mistakes. However, it is not a mistake when you choose to throw dirt on a person's name. That's actually against the law. And the things that were said, the lawyer's going to have a good time with this one. It's very important, guys, that we exercise good judgment, especially when you are going on social media. It seems as though people feel as though they are invincible, like they cannot be touched. There's certain things that you just don't do. And it seems as though people are continuously doing this. Now, you can say whatever it is that you choose to say about anyone else, but the minute that you put it out there, it turns into something very different. It's very important that we are exercising good judgment. All of us, again, have great talents. You only need to seek. You only need to ask God for guidance. You only need to ask for direction. And all these things are promised to you. But you can't expect to do negative things and not expect it to hit you or someone that you love, because that's what karma is. We are here trying to make better choices. This week is supposed to be non-judgment week. We're supposed to be striving not to hurt others. Just really focusing on what it is that we can do that can actually embody great things upon the earth. But somehow we have people who just, I don't know, they have nothing better to do. A woman realizes that she's going to lose a great deal. She's going to lose her partner because she did not exercise great judgment. She assumes the partner is going to go to a person who's going to treat him better. Well, this is just obvious, guys. There's always one person who does not value what they have, and then there's another person who sees what they have and they value it. Not only do they value it, but they hold it up high, and they decide that they are going to appreciate it in such a way that they're going to allow the person, if it's a person, to come into their life, accept the love, and reciprocate it. Because that's what you're supposed to do. It's like a puppy coming into your home. You prepare your home just like you prepare your home for a child. Child-proof the house. Puppy-proof the house. And then when you receive this gift, because it's a life, you don't tarnish it, but you cherish it. You show God that you appreciate this life by treating this baby or this puppy in a great way. Guys, there are a lot of people who are hurt out here. The girl who's hurt because she feels her sister's getting too much attention and she wants some of it. Or maybe she feels her sister is gaining money. I don't know what it is. Perhaps the girlfriend who feels as though she wants to take that energy and she wants to take that negative energy and spill it on to others. Because what people don't seem to realize is when you're nesting in other people's energy, you don't think they feel that? You don't think they sense that you are there? It's like a mother who sleeps all the time. She knows her babies cry, so she's going to wake up and she's going to tend to her child because that is the connection. We are all connected, and I don't think you guys realize this. This is why people can sense you, and that's, a perfect example is you can think of a person and they'll call you on the phone. That shows the connection, okay? Now that's a very light way of looking at it. There are other ways of doing it. I know that there's an exercise that people do in this a focus class. They have this exercise they do to have a person call you and not call you by just picking up the phone and calling you. It's actually an energy exercise that they do. This is I forgot what class it was. That I think it was a class in Europe that they did some documentation on years ago, and they realized that people have more power than they assume they have. Sometimes people just look at things and they say, okay, just like we have all these electronic devices, they can do so much, but what you don't seem to realize is that it needs you, just like you need you, just like you have certain gifts. We all have them. Now, I don't speak of everything on this channel because I realize that sometimes when you speak of certain things, people tend to take it out of context and they want to use it in a negative way. Now, I am not going to exercise that type of action. I don't believe that anyone should act unless it's in a way of acting in the point of love and perspective of love. People assume that, when you know certain things, you're going to do certain things. We all are here to exercise certain authority, meaning speak into existence the things that we want. But you're supposed to be speaking in a positive way. If you want someone to call you, you think of them, and you think of them with a love, and you think of them unconditionally in a positive way. And they might just call you. That's what energy does. We all have certain energy, and with the energy, we are supposed to be doing great things with the energy. People get upset and they say, oh, she thinks she knows. Everyone knows a certain amount. We are supposed to be sharing knowledge, right? But it has to be positive. It has to be something that God gave you that you are actually exercising on His behalf in a positive way. Somehow you guys get on here and you think that you are so smart that you're going to try to hurt other people. And what you don't seem to realize is when you hurt other people, it comes right back. We all know that hurt people, but when are you going to learn that it's time to turn it into love? Why is it you cannot just exercise love instead of all of this extra? Guys, I don't know what it's going to take. I'm praying with you and I'm praying for you because I don't know what it's going to take. But some of you really need to just get into meditation. This is the best I can do because, we really need to be doing better. When you know better, you do better. There's a lot of people talking out in the community because one person chose to put dirt out there on a person's name. And it's fine. Just realize that what you did is going to come back. And when it comes back, I just wish you well. I don't even know what else to say at this point.